Hello children of Standard 9. Today we are going to take the topic in geography, earthquakes. Here is the syllabus for the earthquakes. You have to study earthquakes, meaning, causes and measurement, effects, destructive and constructive, earthquake zones of the world. Now what are earthquakes? Earthquakes are sudden vibrations. Vibrations mean movement, tremors, shaking of the Earth's crust. The waves generated by the earthquakes are called as seismic waves. They are recorded by an instrument called the seismograph. Causes of earthquakes. One is volcanic activity. You already know that volcano is an opening or vent through which magma comes to the surface of the earth. When the materials of the volcano erupt, they also push the crust of the earth with a lot of force. This leads to tremors of high magnitude. Magnitude means of great intensity. Folding and faulting. A fold is, a fold. When two pieces of the crust collide, the central portion breaks into a fold. Now what is faulting? Faulting means when the crust starts cracking or breaking. Folding and faulting takes place due to the horizontal and vertical movements in the Earth's crust. These movements causes crustal imbalance, which leads to the causing of tremors. Hydrostatic pressure. That is human activities such as pumping of groundwater and oil. Oil is taken from under the earth. Underground mining, blasting of rocks, nuclear explosions, and storage of water in big dams can cause earthquakes. Plate tectonics. You know that the plates or the crust of the earth is divided into various types of plates, and the plates are moving. The crust of the earth is composed of moving plates, and the earthquakes are associated with folding and faulting. Moderate earthquakes are associated with divergent plate boundaries. Divergent means going apart. When the plates go apart, new material comes to the surface of the earth. Earthquakes of a higher magnitude are caused along convergent plate boundaries. Convergent means coming together. The magnitude or intensity of the earthquake is measured on the Richter scale. The number indicating the magnitude ranges from 0 to 10. Here you have a picture. 1, 2, 2. Well, 3, 2. 3 is minor, 4 is light, 5 is moderate, 6 is strong, 7 is major, 8 is great. 0 to 2, never felt. 2 to 9, experienced but not recorded. 3 to 3.9, experienced but damaged. No damage is caused. 4 to 4.9, shaking and rattling of items experienced, but no significant damage caused. 5 to 5.9, affects weak constructions and causes mild damage to stronger constructions. 6 to 6.9, strong, affects areas up to 160 kilometers from the epicenter. Epicenter is the origin of the point of the origin of the earthquake. 7 to 7.9, major, can spread to further areas and cause severe damage. 8 to 8.9, can go beyond 100 miles and cause severe damage. 9 to 9.9 can go beyond 1000 miles with disastrous effects. 10 to 9 epic, never been recorded. Distribution of earthquake belts. The earthquakes in the world are associated with the zones of young fold mountains. Now Himalaya is a young fold mountain. The Alps mountain is a young fold mountain. The zones of faulting and fracturing. Faulting and fracturing means breaking of the earth's crust. The zones representing the junctions of continental and oceanic margins. The zones of active volcanoes and along the different plate boundaries. Circum-Pacific belt. See here in the diagram you can see the Circum-Pacific belt going all over the way across the Pacific Ocean, covering Asia, North America, South America, Australia. The Circum-Pacific belt includes the coastal margins of North America, South America, East Asia. The western margins are represented by the Rockies. Rocky Mountain is in the United States, in North America, Andes Mountains in South America. The eastern margins are represented by the island arcs. Kamchatka. Kamchatka is a peninsula. Sakhalin. Sakhalin is an island in Japan. Japan and the Philippines. Mid-continental belt. It includes, see, this is the mid-continental belt. Here you have West Asia, and above West Asia you have the Mediterranean Sea and Europe, and also Africa. It includes the Alpine Mountains, Alps, the Mediterranean Sea, Northern Africa, and the Himalayas. It extends through Sulaiman, Kirtar. Sulaiman and Kirtar are two important mountains found in Asia, Himalayas and Myanmar. Mid-Atlantic Ridge. Mid-Atlantic Ridge is a portion of that rises in the Atlantic Ocean. That includes several islands. Destructive effects of earthquakes. Damage to man-made structures. Man-made structures such as buildings, roads, rails and factories, dams and bridges get damaged. Deformed ground surface. The earthquake deforms the ground surface. Damage to towns and cities. Buildings collapse. People get buried. Groundwater pipes are also damaged. Loss of human and animal life. Earthquakes cause severe destruction of lives. Flash floods. Very strong seismic waves can result in the rupture of dams and cause flash floods. Tsunamis. When an earthquake originates in the ocean, it can cause tsunamis. Fires. Earthquakes can cause fires to factories, houses, and mines. Landslides. Earthquakes can cause landslides in hilly regions. Constructive effects of earthquakes. Over a period of time, a large amount of energy is stored up in the earth. This stored up energy is released along the plate boundaries. Plate is the crustal part and the boundary is the margin of the plate. This activity helps to keep the earth in proper shape. The landslides caused by earthquakes can form depressions, which are formed as lakes. The coastal areas can possibly uplifted or subsided by an earthquake, leading to the formation of new landforms. The earthquake waves are the main source of collecting data about the structure and interior of the earth.